Comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
You need snacks, yeah. I'm good, right. I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm just going to rant, okay? 2-3 times on the phone, we spoke about real life shit, you know, that shit that's not on TikTok, right? I've even met this person. I've met this person, Courtney, darling. There are a couple of punchlines. You've just got to wait for them. Hey, I see you all in the chat. Honestly, I appreciate you, but you're distracting me, so I'm just going to pretend that you're not there. If something happens in the chat, my mods will pin it, okay? So, the main topic on this story time is this person owes me money. And I have been promised this money since August. No, it's fine, Ali. He has borrowed money off me. I've sent money to his bank. He said, we did a really nice thing, which I'm going to get into, and he said that he will pay me half for it. So I went live with Paul, and we met a lovely guy called Rick. Now, I don't know if anyone's shared to Rick, but I don't really want, Barry, I know, darling, I don't really want it shared to him because Rick suffers with NFD and he's had a stroke. So I don't really want to bring him into it, but he is part of this story. And his living conditions weren't great. You could tell he was struggling. And a couple of you in here, there's 100 people in there, will probably know that my platform, I just sit and do my makeup, I chat, and every now and again, when I've got the time and when I've got the money, I will help people. So I said to Rick, yeah, I've seen it. I've said to what can I do to help you? And his response was he just wants to take his girlfriend to the races. So I thought, fuck it, I can do that. He only needs an outdoor wheelchair. You know the ones with like big wheels and that. And he needs some tickets. This isn't, oh, TC, thank you. It's not hard. I could do that easy. But because Paul was involved, and I do feel like it is a little bit of clout chasing, I won't lie, he said he would take the tickets. So I went and I sorted out, the York races, that's what I'm talking about. I went out and I did my research on a wheelchair. I spoke to Rick, we had a group chat, we were all in it. I got him the wheelchair, had it delivered to his house. He had it for a week and he went to the races with his girlfriend. But in that time that I've sorted out the wheelchair, I didn't know that this person had gone behind my back and messaged one of what I called at the time, one of my very good friends that were on the app, and asked him to help him. So I'm going to name you, I'm really sorry. Jonathan sent Paul £240 for the tickets. It gets worse, guys. We haven't even got to one punchline yet, okay? Are we ready? Can I move on? Look, you guys are already saying, what the fuck? We haven't even touched the fucking surface, so let's just hold on to your horses for 1 minute. So Jonathan sent Paul 240 quid, and to me, that was it. My deal was done. I'd done the wheelchair. I got the wheelchair delivered. 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, Rick messages me privately and says, I'm really sorry, but I haven't got the tickets. So I ring Paul, and as you can imagine, the excuses start coming out. I got told that he knows somebody who works at the races that can get him a box, that can get him drinks, that can do this, that can do that. But nothing came of it. I don't know where that money went, but I will tell you my conclusion at the very end of this live. So then, as I don't like asking for help, I didn't have the money to give to Rick. And this is where other people are implicated in this massive fucking game. I then went to Craig and I said to Craig, do you have £200 that I can borrow? Because I need to give it to Rick because Paul hasn't done what he said he was going to do. So, crap, my voice is going already. So Craig gave me the money and I sent it to Rick. Oh my God, my head's gone already. So I sent it to Rick. Hold on, you have to give me a minute because I don't know where I am in my notes now. I've already done this bit. I should keep going. I should read it and do it at the same time. It's all right, we're already on page 2, guys. Right, we're on page 2, thank you. It's because I'm talking and I'm not actually reading off the paper because I think it's better. We've already done that bit too. So, I know people lie on this. No, leave the comments on there. No one's being nasty, it's all good. People do on this app portray themselves to be other things, to big themselves, thank you, to big themselves up. So they have a persona. So you think that they're a person. Well, you don't know anyone from Adam on this app. We can all pretend to be other people. I'm currently sat in a 7-bedroom mansion. It doesn't mean I fucking live here. But the point that I'm trying to, there's loads more, guys. Just carry on. I need to breathe. The point I'm trying to make is this person has lied and lied and lied and then forgets what he said to me. Like, it's just crazy. Rebecca, we're talking about sunshine. Yeah, Alex, yes, you do. So where are we at? So then I've totaled everything up. So the wheelchair, the tickets, he asked me for money and I put it in his bank. It came to around $750. He said to me that he would happily pay half. So, and then he said, oh, because you're a great person, Morgan, I'll give you 500 quid. So this is where the 500 quid comes into play. So now, looking back, oh, guys, if you've missed the season, I might do a quick recap at the end. I truly, truly do believe that absolutely everything Paul told me is an absolute lie. He doesn't own any houses. I can't find him on Company's House. I can find what looks to me to be made up websites that he's copied and pasted the same thing over and over and over again about him being this big DJ, about him being a fashion designer. Yes, Barry, he can, absolutely. I don't know if James is in here. I don't think he is because I think he's at dinner, but I've spoken, Barry, give me 1 minute. Let me just get to this. So I've spoken to a few people on the phone over the last 24 hours. I've only done 24 hours worth of digging. Paul no longer works in the club. And you will be shocked about why the reasons why I found out he doesn't work there, considering what he told me, which is a load of fucking shit. But the real reasons why he doesn't work in that club is because he was taking money out of the till. He was snorting coke in the office. He wasn't being a DJ. He was doing it off playlists because I've been to that club. There was no DJing going on. He lives with his mum and dad, not his mum and dad living with him. Told me he left. Oh, well, next page. You've all been pulled under a bus, absolutely. So what have I got here? I've been digging on this bloke for not even 24 hours, and the shit that I've found, the people that have come forward. There's an article in a paper with his full name, with his same age, with the same story that he's running with, but it's not him. We're talking about Sunshine. Every time I spoke to Paul, or in his own mod chat, he was always talking about money. He needs to be top of the league. He needs this, he needs that. He wants to know how if you own your houses, if you've got cars, if you've got a good credit rating. So I put up a story yesterday, and I've come across what is now to be 9 people. 10 if you include Barry. And they've all started to see through the utter shit that he is about. Yeah, he did. So now I'm going to get to the little bit about me, because I think I've spoken about Paul a bit too much and I need to turn it back on me a bit. So there are some things that Paul knows about me and what's happened in my personal life. I might actually cry, I'm not even lying. What's happened in my personal life over the last 2 months. Now, this comes with a trigger warning, so can we have trigger warnings in the chat, please? And this is the bit, guys, if you're going to cut it, make sure you keep everything in, please. I'm just going to have a drink, hold on. Guys, if you've got snacks and drinks, feel free, because we ain't even halfway there. If I'm out of sync, guys, scroll and come back. So, Paul knows that I think probably end of August, beginning of September, I started talking to somebody. Now, I started talking to this person for 7 weeks of my life, just on the phone. We never met. I don't know who's in it. This could be work. This could really fuck up in my face. This could. We were talking for 7 weeks. I did really, really, really like this person. But this person ended up disappearing off the face of the earth. And I'm not going to go into the reasons why, who, how and when, because it's not important right this second. It's not important. But that person ended up going to prison. So he knew about that. And this is the thing that you're going to understand about Paul, is how he's going to twist shit, how he's going to manipulate. It gets worse, Kay. How he's going to manipulate you into thinking that because he didn't get in my knickers or I didn't get in his pants, he's going to flip it and be like, oh, she's done this, she's done that. That isn't the fucking case here at all. The other thing he knows about, I don't know if I have to have the comments on this or not, because I think the comments will probably make me cry. It's a lot of people on this app knew that roughly 2 weeks today, 3 weeks ago, I was pregnant and I lost my baby. And he knew about this. He knows about this. You fucking might as well turn the fucking back on now. I had a miscarriage the week before Christmas. And because I confided in him and he was my friend, he was one of 3 people that knew about this. And I don't want him thinking that he can come on an app, because I know this is going to piss him off. But this really wasn't really all I tried to do, Steve, All I want to do is to stop another person. I'm not reading the comments, guys, I'm sorry. I want to stop another person. Oh, piss off. Turn them off. I want to stop another person by getting in the way of him and his bullshit. I don't want anyone else to be a victim, and I'm not a victim at all. I do not think I'm a victim. I'm not victim mentality. But he used me when he knew that since August I had gone through a lot of fucking shit. Anyway, can we move on from that quick? I've spoke about the playlist in the club. I've done that already. We're still going. Just remember, guys, if you are screen recording, please do not cut anything out of that part. So you can imagine how many times over the last 4 months that I have asked for my money back. You can just imagine, and I've written some dates down because I went through the fucking, I'm fine, Shaz, babe, thank you. I am actually fine. It's hard when you know that you tried to keep something to yourself to protect yourself. And I've outed myself in front of 144 people. It's a very odd feeling. But I thank you, guys. I really, really do appreciate you. Right, so let's get into it. Let's distract myself quick. I've written some dates down, just so you know that I've actually asked for my money back. So I started asking for my money back around the 17th of September. I actually sent him a screenshot of my bank details. On October the 11th, this is why they're off. I don't want sympathy. I'm okay, I promise. 11th of October, he paid me £25 into PayPal. I've got screenshots. If you want to see them, I'll put them up, but I think we can probably do this without screenshots. I told Paul I needed that money by Christmas. Now, some people probably know my financial situation on here. I know, Barry, I will get to you. I promise you can come up in the box. Anyone is welcome in the box that is in this live now. If you want to speak, this is your safe place to do it. I will turn the comments off if you want to. I don't mind. I told Paul I needed that money back for Christmas. He doesn't know my financial situation. I don't tell anybody how much money's in the bank. I also don't tell anybody when I have fuck all. Because if I don't have it, I don't buy it. That's my motto. So he is preying on, I wouldn't say I was vulnerable. Maybe I was a bit silly. Yeah, absolutely. But he is preying on single women. I've lost where I've gone again. And yeah, I needed that money back for Christmas. I told Paul that money that he owed me, that's £475. I said I needed that for Christmas presents and Christmas food. He doesn't know, none the fucking wiser. I'm getting angry. I'm really sorry. I apologise. I needed that money for Christmas presents. So on the 9th of December, I text him. I said, any chance of some money? And he replied, how much? I just said, whatever you've got. And he replied, I'll sort it out this week. On the 19th of December, he tried to send me £150 in PayPal from let's just say a business account. He actually cancelled that payment on his end and then lied to me and said it was still pending when I had the email to tell me it was cancelled. So I messaged him and he said that he would sort it out tomorrow. On the 22nd of December, he told me he would give me half on the 23rd and half on Boxing Day. On the 23rd of December, he texted me saying half Christmas Day, half Boxing Day. You can see the patterns of behaviour already. But I had already made I'm not reading, I'm just staring at myself, I'm sorry. I'd already made my mind up that Boxing Day was his last day to redeem himself in any shape or form. On the 23rd, I got a reply back saying I'll sort something out tomorrow. This Thursday just gone, which I think was Boxing Day, was it? Just say yes or no. Yeah, when you're ready, you can all request, I don't mind. I sent my bank details for the last time. On Boxing Day at 5:30 p.m, he replied and said he'd sort it out in the morning. So my reply was, it's too late. On the 28th, that's just gone, I don't even know what fucking date we are, but the 28th of December, I jumped in his box because I wanted him to be live when I demodded myself and blocked him. So I jumped in his box, and he had 30 people in his room, but he had 30 witnesses in my eyes, because I've tried and I've tried and I've tried my fucking hardest to do this off live. We're talking about sunshine real talk. I've tried my damn hardest to sort this out privately. So I fucking brought it to TikTok because I feel like every single person that is sat in your live needs fucking protecting. And if I can protect one of those people, I fucking will. So I do have an update for you. I know you did, Ski Wag, I saw you. He paid me £125 this morning because I sent that screen recording back at him. Because he was live this morning and he kept saying, today's Monday. It's Monday all day up until 11:59. So I sent him the screen recording of himself to himself. And I said, in the screen recording, you said you'd pay me Monday morning. So you've got till 12. I'm not here for a witch hunt. I'm just trying to make people see the levels of lies and manipulation and the utter fantasy land that this man lives in. There is no evidence of him DJing, or I can't find it, so if anyone wants to find it, feel free to give it to me, but I can only find him being a guest or a supporting act. So this leads me to believe that this singing competition is a little bit of a fraud, and I have concerns, and I really feel for Rachel being dragged into this. This is because he can't prove any kind of like career establishments, or he can't prove any company's house. He's got a record label, but anyone can make a record label. How can he use... I'm so honestly, guys, I'm so sorry to have the one to tell you this, but I needed something else to happen, and then I needed to speak up, and I'm doing it now, and I'm so fucking sorry this has happened to you. So he talks a good talk, and I'm not doing this for clout. You can all see my gifts are off, because I know when I was talking, you were all desperate to gift me, and I really am not here for that. I'm here to get... I'm actually crying, like real life. I'm here to get the awareness out there, because this guy is an absolute fraud. I don't want anyone else to fall victim to his ways. So that's my personal story, guys. I think I got it all out. I hope I fucking did. I've probably forgotten bits and drabs and all sorts, but that's me. That is me laid on the table. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I can see you singers are in it. I am so fucking sorry. I've got 3 in the box. Guys, if you've got any questions before I let him in, please write them, and I will do my utmost to answer them. But I think other people have also got things to say. So I'm so sorry, mate. So I'm going to let him in and hope for the best. So Craig, you can come in. Princess Sadie, oh, I'm so fucking sorry.
You've done absolutely amazing.
Aaron, I'm not going to let you in for a minute, baby, because I don't want you to be upset.
I can definitely say that you did incredible. You did, and I love you to pieces.
I love you too. Hello, Princess.
Hi.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry he's done this to you, but me and my friend, she's in here, Queen Sarah, you've probably heard about us.
Yeah.
We outed him last year about him taking money off vulnerable women for these fire sticks. He took money off my friend, another single mum. There's a few on here he's done it to, and we did try and out him. We put up videos and that, but obviously he probably just lied here about himself. We knew he was a fake.
He's lied about everything, like every single thing.
Yeah, he's not a DJ. He doesn't own a club. He doesn't own nothing. He just preys on young, vulnerable women, unfortunately, and single women. He doesn't do it to, like, I think I've just seen someone called Barry. I don't know if he's lent money off him or something.
Yeah, so Barry's...
he's got money off me. Listen, at the end of the days, he's manipulative. I know that. I'm his friend. I class him as a friend, and I didn't think he'd done this as to Morgan anyway, especially to Morgan.
Yeah. But that's the type of person, unfortunately, that he is. And we did put videos up, and obviously a lot of them were getting taken down because we knew exactly what he was like, and we wanted to warn people. But he gets inside your head, and he comes up with his own story.
So
he preys on single mums.
Yeah. Barry, you know when, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to name her or not, but I'm just going to say Hannah. Is that the right name?
Yeah, he's like, listen, he had a little selector group in. They were supporting him all the way. And next minute, like, there's Claire, there's Natalie, there's Becky who's on here as well. There's quite a few of them.
You know when Hannah...
But he owed me money, and I had to keep in touch with him to get that money back.
You know when Hannah put out what Paul would describe as troll accounts trolling him.
Yeah.
I firmly believe she wasn't trolling Paul, she was warning us.
Yeah, she was.
100%.
Yeah, because that's what he said he was. He said we were all trolls, we were all jealous. I mean, there's nothing to be jealous of. We put pictures out of what he really looks like as well, because
he won't put
he would make out that he's like some stallion.
Yeah, he won't put no picture of himself,
and I know
so invisible.
I actually come across him, and he doesn't know that, and I don't really care that if he knows it now or what. And I was absolutely shocked by what I seen, because
they don't look like.
Can I just mention also?
It's not just about his looks or anything like that. It's like
Sunshine Real
he was
Talk
portraying himself as somebody else.
So can I just mention also that there is he had a charity for a boy who needed a defibrillator. They took £200 out of the gifting that he got on here.
That's disgusting.
Ever given to anything. And then he was also getting gifted for homeless people, so they could have some gift bags.
Yeah.
That never happened. He was given food for free, and he went round and he gifted the food out,
guys.
and it was not one penny of anyone's gifts out of his own back pocket went to these people. Not only that...
Hey, was that the pars that you're on about from the girl from Wigan?
Pardon?
They're giving them out with him. He did state that the girl giving pars to give to the thing. He got like... He did, well, I don't know where the money come from, because I was paying as well. We were going to McDonald's and buying coffees and teas. Me and Natalie and him walked around town with these pars, and we got coffees and teas. And I think he got about 4 coffees, I got about 4 coffees, Claire got 4 coffees, something like that. And we're just giving them out. And then he just disappeared. I never seen him for about 2 weeks after that. When I seen him, I met him, and that's when he asked to borrow money off me.
Yeah, he did it to my friend, and she, like, he didn't even know I'd never met her, and he asked for money.
I'm going to ring him in a minute, and I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
It's disgusting, and
He'll get worse than what he think he's like. I've told him, use me £50 now.
yeah.
The money that he ended up sending to you, apparently. But that's the night he borrowed it off me.
But he'll come out with some story like he always does. He said that we were all trolls. We were just trying to warn people. And
174 people in here must be trolls then.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I
that's all
noticed.
I'll ever say.
I noticed
We were all
he
trolls.
was toxic.
Natalie, speak to Natalie. She's the one who can tell you more about him. She figures them out.
Oh, go on, Natalie, because I haven't spoken to you. Why?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused that this is all coming out now. Obviously, there's a group of us that tried to out it not long since. We know all about integrity because we were sold the lies about how they stalked him, how they did this, that and the other. So we were fed all them lies, but we were brought in when he was with the toy shop.
Yeah.
So we were added as mods on the toy account, we were added as mods on his account, we were gifting, we were buying to get the toy shop lives off the ground. That's when we were told all the stuff about integrity. It just, yeah.
What was
you
he
lot
about us, Natalie?
just that you stalked him. You put out pictures of him online. You made up false accusations.
Now.
No.
He'd got malicious communications.
I'm still waiting for police to know. You know, he said he was getting us all done.
Yeah,
still waiting for them to know.
It's all just shit, and we all sort of saw it at the same time and stepped away, and that's when he then befriended you lot as a group.
Yeah, so
and
you must be generation 3, so I'm generation 4.
I think I'm 4.
Yeah, he sort of told you all that we had got upset because we'd been unmodded. When
I can guarantee tonight every single one of those people will be demodded and a whole new set will be brought in tomorrow.
Yeah, that's how he does it. He did it to a load not long since. Is it Claire?
No, yeah. He doesn't own any retro bar. He doesn't.
We went there, didn't we, Mark? But there's a few of us that went, and he never DJ'd once. He stood outside most of the night.
Morgan, can you talk about the bar or not?
Yeah.
I spoke to James tonight, and what he's told me is absolutely fucking shocking.
What's said, if you can say it?
So he used to steal out the till.
Wow.
Take the takings home, not bring them back.
Wow.
Is this the new bar?
Well, he's absolutely nothing.
Because we all went in November, didn't we, Mud? Me, you, Craig, who else went? Haley.
He is blocked, truth, yeah. He will be in on a fake account.
Yeah, he's got a few fake accounts.
And he'll just make up again. He'll say, we're all jealous of him, we're all trolls.
I'm not jealous. Just imagine.
But jealous of what? That's the thing.
Exactly.
Imagine all, as the manager. Imagine all this coming out over 500 fucking pounds. You should have fucking paid me and I would have kept my mouth shut.
But he's had enough time to pay you back, though, Morg. That's the thing.
He's had enough time and enough chances, and I'm not doing it.
I missed the beginning of all this.
His account shouldn't be private, though. It's always been open.
Candice has just shared it with me. That's why I've come in. So did you lend him money?
His account's private.
His account is private. His account's never been private.
So, no, I haven't lent him money. I do nice things on the app. Anyone that knows me knows that I go out and, do buy people shopping.
It's not private.
I brought people's Christmas on. I do GoFundMes and that. And
I've seen Morgan because I've seen that you were helping a girl who was in hospital, and he was taking all the credit for it.
Yep.
And it was all the girls that were putting money in and going out of their way while he just sat back and let everyone else do everything.
I got a wheelchair for the guy. He was meant to get the tickets.
Yeah,
he got paid from the tickets from one of my good friends. never got the ticket. So then I had to bail him out by asking Craig to borrow the money to give to the other person because I felt terrible that the money hadn't been passed on.
Yeah.
He asked to borrow 150 quid, and then it was like 750 quid he owed me, and then he was like, oh, I'll pay half, like we do half of the Rick thing. I was like, yeah, no problem, I don't mind.
Yeah.
And I've been asking for it back ever since, and it's been every excuse under the sun. And you know, you can go on that tick leaf and you can see what everyone earns.
Yeah.
He's made a pretty penny.
Has he?
He's used it over and over again to pay it back.
He owed.
He asked for another £130 off Jonathan.
He asked for another 100. Fucking hell.
He owed Barry money.
Jonathan, don't give him no more.
You lot was all gifting him. You know, Jonathan, when he was gifting him unis and lions and all that sort of stuff, we were watching that happen whilst he still owed Barry money, and Barry was asking him for his money back, and he kept saying, I've not been paid. My invoices aren't being paid. I've got an invoice coming this week.
He had a market in Australia to sort it all out.
Aiden was dropping on him.
Remember that, Nat? When I told you that? If someone from Australia.
Sunshine Real Talk.
Yeah, he had money. He had somebody send money to Barry's bank account from an account in Australia.
What?
That was apparently an invoice.
And
that was him clearing his debt.
If you want them, I'll still show them if you want them. I'll send them to you, Mog. What he sent me.
Some company in Australia that paid his debt to Barry.
I'm just sorry that we didn't do enough to let people know.
Don't ever apologise at all whatsoever. Never ever apologise.
Apologise.
Did try, and I mean we did try, and he just, you know what his lies are like, and he just spins all this crap out, and
he doesn't lie though, does he?
Apparently, he made his life private.
To join your box, Mum.
he's
Can I
Made
join
his
the
profile
talk?
private,
It's
apparently,
private now.
when you
He's
started
made
your
it
life.
private.
Morgan.
It's always been open. It's an
Yeah,
open account.
apparently he closed
private now.
it. Well, he made it
Sounds
private.
like somebody's affected then.
Yeah, effectively knows the truth, and everything what we found out today has been the truth. Every single bit of it.
Every
I
single
hope to God he comes off this app.
Yeah,
He
because he will
he
do.
will,
If he comes off the app, he'll come on as somebody else.
And then be
Yeah,
absolute
Well,
bum again.
Because a lot
He's
do that, sadly.
he's a con man.
Yeah, I mean, this hasn't got anything to do with money, but I picked him up on something. I think it was about April time, May time. And do you know what? I was
You guys all right if I leave you and go
It was
for a
it was
Goodbye.
talking about single women having kids and them all being fucking wasters and that. And I was like, look, you know, you can't say that. You can't come out and say that.
No.
I said,
But
there's
yeah,
a
he
lot of
sits
people
there
in
and
your
begs
life
off
that-
single mums.
Yeah, but he was
make
saying
me
that, and I had him about it, and I jumped in his box, and do you know what? He wouldn't let me have a fucking word in edgeways.
Do you know what?
I told him to get fucked, and I blocked him, and I haven't spoke to the cunt since.
Oh, I love TikTok Shop.
Yeah, TikTok Shop. Sorry,
Love TikTok Shop.
I am because it made me so mad. I thought, how can you do that?
Yeah, he's
And
just
you know, I
got my
haven't seen no of
chat.
him up until a few months ago. He was in my mate's live, and I was like, I can't stand him. I was like, I can't even sit in my mate's live because of him being in there. I was like, I can't.
Even
And I
if
told
Rick,
her off live, I was
so
like,
with him,
you know.
so Rick in the comments here, this is who Morgan helped in the comments. He's also got FND.
I've got FND.
So do I. But
Yeah, shit, innit?
it is, but Rick here, you can say that, but this is who Morgan helped out. And
Who
this
is that,
is where
Rick?
the money, where the £240 was meant to go to for the races. And again, wasn't there, hence why I gave it to Morgan. And Morgan's offered me that on multiple occasions. And I was like, I don't want to offer you, I want to offer him. I wanted to say it from his bank to yours and yours to mine. I've never once taken a penny off Morgan.
He's vile.
Wouldn't do that.
Absolute vile.
I just wanted Rick to have a good time.
You know, Rick's a lovely bloke. He actually is. He's genuinely lovely.
Craig can have a tenner.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I didn't see you coming. You only have the king of the day, Amy.
Unfortunately, this is how he's not going to go off the app. He's just going to come out with another story, and that's how he will go.
And he'll probably
And
come on
he'll
to
say,
your account.
133 people that are in here are all liars, jealous, trolls, watch.
and stalkers. Do you know, I'm still waiting for the molestation order. You know, he's been saying that for well over
You
a
ain't
year.
going to get one. He ain't got the minerals to give you one.
He said he was going to get all his
Yeah.
new people to sign.
Yeah, but Princess, there's a lot of people like that. They're just chat
He
crap.
wanted to, see, I backed off him a couple of weeks ago when he sat there and was like, I want everyone's, like proof, name, addresses, and signed things. I was like, wow, hang on a minute. Why do you want my driver's license or my information like that?
He was asking for your details.
I don't think the radio station ever went ahead, Jonathan, in all fairness, because
Yes, we were in the lab and he was asking us all
enough, though, weren't he?
if we were to join this Discord, he wanted everyone's like ID, passport.
Oh, yeah, to sign at the NDA.
Passport or driving license, anything with your name and address on, and a picture to prove it was you to get into this Discord. And I was like, that is a red flag straight away.
Rick's in the comments, Morgan.
Oh, Rick can come up if he wants to, but it's up to him. I didn't want to. I didn't want to stress, so I didn't want to. Hey, baby.
Oh, but don't tell me he's had Rick off.
Yeah, well Rick was the one.
Yeah, the fella in the wheelchair.
Yeah, he's absolutely lovely, he is, Rick and all.
Rick, you're more than welcome to come up, baby, if you want to.
He is a disgusting piece of work, though. He really is.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
All right,
Baby, you can come in my box tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow, but
Message me, Barry, honestly.
I will do.
See you soon, Barry.
Bye, Barry. Thank you.
Barry.
All right.
Bye.
Morgan, I've screen recorded you. I just want to see if it's okay to repost it.
Absolutely, yeah, you can. Yeah.
That's the reason I came in the live. I didn't want to just jump in and start like chatting over everybody, because I know with what you've said, it's obviously like triggered a few people. It's made a few people really angry.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you know, money nowadays, right? It's really tight. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody's got money to go and chuck about. So for you to go and anybody, you know, anything over 20 quid, it's hard to give that away. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't gift as much as I used to because I can't afford it because I ain't working at the minute because of my FND. It's just absolutely kicked my bum. Really has. So for you to be doing that and then, do you know what I mean? It's like he's properly pulled your pants down and he's not cared at all. Do you know what I mean? That's hurtful.
So with me, Sadie, I saw the signs a long time ago, but I was playing the long game and Boxing Day was my cut-off day.
You know, it doesn't make it hurt any less though, does it?
No, absolutely.
Well, because I got banana today for no reason.
Jolie, I'm going to speak to Rachel in a minute when I come off, and Rachel is going to speak to you all.
I will say, for anybody in here sings, right? I mean, I do when I feel okay. Anybody's got any friends who sing, just tell them not to let them go in there to sing, because do you know what I mean? Like he's gonna gain off you when your friend's singing. So,
did any of you like notice the way he was when he was doing battles? How horrible he was to people.
Yeah.
Another reason I backed off. I couldn't cope with him calling people.
He was horrible.
It's his
nice words.
Yeah, and he just spoke over people.
Yeah, and
he's really arrogant as well.
And being a bit of a twat to me, and I thought,
I love TikTok Shop.
I love TikTok Shop, sorry.
But if you noticed, people like that, right? They can be really horrible, and then they still get, you know, they'll still get gifted.
Aaron,
like Morgan could be really lovely, right, and not say nothing horrible to anybody, and she ain't going to get what he's got because she's not a horrible individual.
Yeah.
With the singing competition, I don't know if it will help or not. I know a few people that run a radio station. So if you wanted to do something can involve the radio station, I'll get involved. And I just want to say, Morgan, I'm so fucking proud of you. I'm going to drop down because I'm an emotional fucking wreck.
You can tell you what, babe.
But I love you lots, and I've sent you a message anyway, so I'll speak to you later. I love you, bye.
Oh, God.
I tell you
affected
what.
a lot of people.
I tell you what, right? Would it be something to consider maybe after after New Year's, right? Just to do your own singing competition and just do things your own way. Obviously, you're not going to be able to
She said he won't win and we won't let him win.
No, but I mean, like,
I can't sing, so.
no, but I mean, I can, and I've got friends who can, and you know.
You need to speak to Rach. I think Rach has probably got a little plan in place. She is going to speak to everybody. She's going to. Where is she? Is she here? Oh, here she is.
Friends just asking there in the comments. Did he ask to transfer money till he got to the bank by any chance?
Yes, I've
that was the famous one. Can you just transfer money till I get to the bank and put it in, and you know?
He was in town every single day of the week, weren't he, walking, so why couldn't he go to the bank himself?
No, should we let
Excuses.
Come on, Rach. Are you okay, baby?
No, I'm far from it. I've been sat in tears, but I just wanted to say I'm so sorry to the contestants. I'll do everything I can to make sure that if anybody still wants to be involved, we'll do whatever it takes, whether it be gift-based or anything else. Anything that was going gift-based was coming out of mine and my husband's pocket anyway, so I just want to apologise, but I've been a fool as well for believing his lies.
Yeah, it's manipulative though when you raise
You haven't been a fool, Rachel. You took my face.
You've got nothing to apologise, Rach, either for.
Yeah, not because I know how hard it is for young aspiring artists and, you know, seasoned and new, old, whatever it is, to have an opportunity like that put in front of them. I know how much it means. You know, we've sent equipment to artists as well, to make sure that they've got everything that they have.
We're talking about Paul, Sunshine's Real Talk, Paisley.
To make sure that they've got the equipment needed to make sure that their auditions and, you know, when they got through to the heats and stuff would be as best as they could possibly be. So everything, you know, we've $3,000 already into this, helping other people out less fortunate, and to have somebody so conniving and deceitful
and manipulative, don't forget that.
And make a fool out of me and everybody else that's involved in this competition. I can't apologise enough because it's not fair.
Rach, it's not your fault though, is it?
It's so hard.
It's nobody's fault, right? We just, you know, as human beings, right? We just tend to see, you know, and hope that people are nice on this app. That's it. That's it. You know, you just. You know, I mean, I've gifted people in the past, right? They haven't even deserved, you know, a like. Do you know what I mean? I've done it, and you know, they've turned out to be horrible, and you know, so don't feel, you know, bad because you just saw the best in him at the time. That was what it was. You know,
like when it's come to the final. And people are, you know, the winners got through, and then I'll be like, right, okay, everything that I've put on the table, I could not stress to you enough. Everything that I've done in my music career is all accessible online. Everything's in black and white. Everything's documented, and you can see for yourself. It's so hard. It's so hard. I really did put my trust in somebody. I believed his web of lies, and I just feel like an idiot.
You know what it was, right?
See what Barry's just put in the chat at everyone.
No, I just read it. I really did need. I wanted to reach out to you, but I needed him to do one last thing, and that was to get to Boxing Day, and that really was my turning point.
Of course, you had to do what you had to do first. Give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, there's people have issues or whatever, but you did what you needed to do, and I'm glad you did, and you're so brave. And to be put into a position where you felt you had to explain your heartbreak, just so that he couldn't throw that in your face, you should be so proud of yourself.
Hope shares are rich. You know, it's times like this, right? You wish you could just lean through the screen and just put your arms around people.
No, because you shouldn't have had to say her story under any other reason than her wanting to share it herself, you know, whether that be in a year's time or whatever else. So for her to have to, for Morse to have to feel like she needed to put out what she said to him, so he had nothing to come back at her with to expose her. That's obviously it's in his control, and you should be so proud of yourself for speaking your story. It's horrible.
God, the bedtime stories, Jesus. Was he still using that term, bedtime stories?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Are you okay?
He's such a manipulator, you know, narcissist.
I'm upset for the singers.
Me too.
Sorry, I come in too late. I don't know what happened about the singers. What's he promised? Something?
So he said that he would set up a record label for the pair of us. So me and him would go into business with a record label. We without like saying too much to protect myself. Money's not an option in that sense. Like so. He never asked me once for my full name, address, anything to go on the company's house, to register the company. Like, I'm not an idiot in that sense. It was always, I'm going to sort it, this, that and the other. So everything that I've offered on the singing competition, I'm a vocal coach by trade. I can offer you vocal coaching. I've got access to studios, which can be accessed by anybody. The promotion side of things can all be done. We're not scared of putting a hand in our pockets to make sure that the winner gets everything that they need to produce their music, to get them onto the platform, to get their music heard. He promised this artist development, studio time, amongst other things. Everything that's been done so far, money-wise, come out of my husband's pocket. So the gifts are from myself and my husband. And they're not small gifts either. Just to get something special, you know. And now the end result is that you'd get a year's record deal. But with what record label? You know,
it's sold these innocent people. A web.
He's not once shown me proof that this record label is registered anywhere.
No, I've never seen it either. He's been saying that from day one.
It was like, is the singing Bricky still in the competition?
I don't know. He's just come in the comments.
Because that's because he's just reminded me yesterday.
You can't add him up. You can't add him up to Morgan's back.
Yesterday, that poor man got an absolute mouthful of gold.
When?
Was it yesterday? Yeah, because he was at the beach yesterday. He's just made a joke, and Paul went in. And I mean, in at the singing Bricky yesterday.
I'm going to drop, listen, when Morgan comes back, I'm going to drop so you can get the singing Bricky up.
I left after, I thought, wow, as if he's speaking to him like that.
Yeah.
By the way, it's Gemma on this account, just in case.
This is coming from an advocate.
Been blocked, I've been banned.
He claims to be an advocate of mental health and...
He ain't an advocate.
No, he's not.
If he was an advocate, he wouldn't be like that with people. He wouldn't come on the app and be so manipulative that people believe the web of lies that come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
You just don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, he just makes me rage, and he has done.
He lives very close to me. I'm going to put it like that.
Can we not have that, please?
Get
Can we not have this?
I'll follow you back. Thank you so much.
I'll meet you for
No worries,
5 seconds. 5
Right, yeah,
seconds.
get him up.
Bye, baby.
Right, love yous. Bye.
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 I've just asked me for 5 seconds. People put in something in the comments.
Just leave it. Like your shit.
Alright, first of all, Morgan, you're an absolute angel.
Thank you, babe.
Like, coming out with this today is taking a hell of a lot. Especially the part that you said that happened just before Christmas. Obviously, me and Julie know about that very, very well. We lost one a few months before Scarlett was born. So, also, we understand you on that point. Second of all, Craig, you are an absolute diamond. Like, I know I don't come in live that often. I know I don't talk to you that often, but hearing everything that you've done for Morgan to help her out and stuff like that, that's what true friendship's all about.
Yeah, and he won't take my money back, by the way. He wants to
It's not your money.
He won't take it. I've tried to give it to him lots of times. He won't have it.
But the thing is, though, like Craig said, it's not you that needs to pay him back.
Isn't it him? Many times, think, no, keep it. I want it from him.
Yeah, well,
Everybody else that's been affected, I can't stress it
so
enough.
many people. Sorry, Natalie, I didn't see your comment. There is, so like I said, I've literally been, well, me and a couple of other people have been top FBI agents for less than 24 hours. And the shit we have found on this bloke, like, there are plenty of other people that can get in this box right now, like 100% there is.
Morgan, can I say something? If you need to talk about it, just message me.
Truly, darling, I promise you I'm fine. I'm fine. It got me the fact that I had to do it in front of 140 odd people, but...
No, I mean what happened in Boxing Day or just before Christmas.
Yeah, no, I'm good, I promise. I'm always good.
Good. Love
Thank
you.
Love you too.
Morg.
Well, it's not only that though, Morgan. It's like everything that's gone off. Like you still come in on a daily basis with a smile on your face. You still try and help everybody else out, even though obviously you're basically being shat on. Let's put it that way. And you're still willing to.
Well, to be fair. Thank you.
Yeah, but the thing is that you're still willing to bend over and help people.
Thank you, Bernie. Told you,
Someone
Bernie.
saying Mr. Boschel, or is it Boschel? Someone spoke to him?
I haven't spoke to Mr. Boschel, no. But
a few times it's been put in the chat.
It will get back to him. It has to get back to him because his profile went on private, and then it's not on private anymore.
I think he was well aware of
before to him as well.
It's no point because he's blocked in there. He'd have to come in on a fake account.
Probably is.
No, I don't. He is 100% watching, guys. 100%. I've got. Thank you, Hannah, darling. I'll message you back.
Today, can I just ask, did any of you girls, was he like flirting with and stuff like that?
No, I shut him down straight away.
Okay.
It wasn't for me.
No, we just had,
there was about 12 girls. I'm sorry, it's going to get said. Yes, there was. There was about 12 of them. And it was always, hello, you. Good night, you. It was a send to all.
Yeah, yeah. He did try one of the girls, like...
If I'm honest, I think I'm so happy you're here because I saw you in his live this morning. There's a couple of people, names I haven't seen, and I'm worried because there's a lot of vulnerable people
really
are
is.
not in this chat and haven't seen what I've said. And hi, Laura, how are you?
Oh, babe, don't be upset. You make me.
No, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm absolutely
Mark, word will get out. It'll probably be already out now anyway. So these people that you're worried about will find out tonight or tomorrow because it will be all over the FYP.
I'm sorry that me and Ellen just got up and left you with it, Morgan, but obviously, you know what, with me mum and that, it was the last straw for me and Ellen.
You have to do what you have to do. I completely
there
get
is
that.
Hold on, you candies.
Here, Claire, as I know some people don't really like her, but as well, she was...
There's loads of her. Yeah, she's all right. She's fine.
She actually received a questionnaire, let's say, from him.
Yeah.
And she was made out, you know, Morgan, she was made out to us like she was going loopy and all that, and she wasn't at all. But yeah, I'm just so sorry that you've all gone through this.
I hope everyone got their snacks, by the way.
I think I nearly choked on mine. Never mind, get them.
Right, I'm gonna drop down now, but
I'll follow you back as well. Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry that we didn't get it out there like enough. I mean, because our videos were just getting taken down, but
yes, anyone can come in.
You don't have to apologise.
I'm just glad that you all know what he's like now, because he's an absolute...
Doing this in the timings that I've done it has probably benefited more, I would like to think.
Yeah.
We had nearly 200 people in here at one time, and like just hope people will see it with their own eyeballs.
More, can you do like a recap? Because I've seen a few of the like people from his. Because obviously
Can you kick me out, Morgan? I don't know how to get off.
Yeah, baby, I'll do it. Love
I can confirm it because he's done it to me.
Can I quickly do a recap, Becky?
Just because Nellie's come in and a few other people, and obviously Nellie's.
Nelly. Right, quick recap. Paul owed me 500 quid. It's been going on since August. I don't know if you remember when me and Paul helped a lovely guy called Rick, who I don't know is here still or is gone. The arrangement was I do the wheelchair, Paul does the ticket. I did my half of the bargain. I got the wheelchair. I sent it to Rick's house. He had it for a week because he wanted to go to the races and miss that part out. His part was the tickets. He wanted me to ask Jonathan for the money. I said, no, I'm not asking anyone to help. He then went behind my back and asked Jonathan for the money. Jonathan sent him the money. 2 weeks later, Rick then comes to me and says he hasn't had the ticket. So I then panic. I ring Paul. He gives me every excuse under the sun. He can't do it this day. His mate works in the box thing. He's trying to get free drinks. He can't do it. So then I go to Craig and I say, Craig, can I please have 200 odd quid? Craig then gives it to me. I give it to Rick. Over the course of like the whole, I don't know, 6-7 months, things aren't adding up. Like, says he owns houses and businesses and, I can't, my fucking brain's fucking fried. But all of, every single thing he says is an absolute lie. He doesn't own any houses, doesn't own any businesses, have record labels, but anyone could make a record label. It takes 5 minutes. He's not anywhere on company's house. Oh, what else is there? I can't remember.
Nightclub, doesn't own a nightclub.
He doesn't own a nightclub. He was stealing from the till. He was taking everything back from the takings because he was the last one there. Back to his own address.
He lives in his mother's box.
He is.
When you say taking it back, what do you mean? Taking back to what do you mean?
He's taking the takings back to his.
Taking the money out of the till.
And not only that, but again, what Morgan's going to say at the end, which I think that she's forgot, is we are assuming that this money has never been transferred back.
Oh, yes.
Because he's on the snow.
He's 100% on the snow, guys. 100%.
110% is.
Where's all this money going? He's taking money out the till. He's making money off TikTok. He's borrowing money left, right, and centre, literally to take out of one hand and give to another. He owes drug dealers money. Like, he's got drug dealers after him.
And on that stuff, why has he got drug dealers after him? There's your proof.
Like,
you wouldn't have drug dealers after you if you didn't have drugs.
The amount of people me and Craig spoke to today, there's about 5-6 different people's stories that I can tell.
So we're Sean as well.
It isn't my job to tell you. If they want to jump up in the box and share their story, they're more than welcome to. I said tonight that I was focusing on my story. I'm just going to get it out because then that's definitely 100% true. It's my truth. And I've done that. Has he been to jail? I'm going to say probably has, yeah, but I don't know for fact.
He needs to go to jail after this.
And he only goes for the vulnerable and the single parents. Like,
he really does, Vi. He really does.
I've always said it. Single mums, he preys on them. He's like
I was there when Natalie, Hannah, all of them got modded on the shop account. We've been there that long.
I do know his full name, Michelle, yeah.
He's not that hard to find.
No.
He's not. I've already found him. You just don't know it yet.
No.
Hi, Morgan.
As for the questionnaires, the flirting, I know that for a fact.
Sarah, you okay?
Not really, because... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go on, you go, Sarah. You've been here for ages. Go on.
Basically, he promised me that my stuff that I make could go in the shop.
Yeah.
He's promised everyone the world, hasn't he?
So this was another thing someone said to me today, is he literally like lies on his CV, like, you know, all the things that he says he's got. And honestly, it is. It's lie after lie after lie after lie. Everything's a lie.
We don't believe he has ever been a DJ. We believe that he's always been a supporting act.
Yeah.
Rather than a DJ.
Craig, you're right. Me and Ellen Fanti was just a supporting act.
Yeah. I worked in a club and he said, oh, I know. I worked there when Anne-Marie took over. I worked there the night Anne-Marie took over and he definitely wasn't the DJ, but that DJ now works in G-Bar and he handed us all a CD of the mix that he did that night, and it definitely wasn't Paul. I can 110% tell you now, it was never Paul.
It was like when we went to the bar, weren't it, Morgan? He would never be on that DJ box thing.
Never, not once.
It was a CD getting played, that's what it was.
It was a playlist.
He was outside all night, well, I'd say most of the night, sat down.
Guys, if there's any singers in the chat that have just...
He was outside all night, well, I'd say most of the night, sat down.
Guys, if there's any singers in the chat that have just... And that's all I can say, except for I'm really fucking sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry for, Morg.
Ellen says I'm looping. Let me scroll up and scroll
You're not
up.
looping, you're fine.
It's Ellen's internet. Ellen
slip in now,
all the Wi-Fi, babe.
This music was shite anyway.
It's when he told my mum on her platform his story, that's why he called my mum a CLT, was because my mum won't believe in it. She was questioning him. And he didn't like that.
No, he doesn't like it when he gets questioned. He doesn't like it because then he'll fire back and have a go. That's what makes him bite and react.
I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute, guys, because it's nearly 9:15 and it's gone on a bit longer than I thought it would. But I'm so thankful.
I'm gonna drop, Morg. I'm so proud of you. I love you all.
I'm gonna drop. Thanks, Morg. You've got absolutely nothing to be sorry for, Morgan, at all.
No.
No, you
I'm
don't.
just
We've
so-
been there. We've seen it.
I'm so grateful that people.
We're glad other people have now.
Thank you.
I'm going to drop as well. I'm so sorry that everybody's gone through this, guys. Much love, Morgan.
We're all in it together now, so we know.
Yeah.
Much love to her of you.
I don't mind. If anything, me and Natalie and a group of us got called the Mean Girls.
Well, guess who's meaner?
No, we literally got called the Mean Girls. The Mean Girls, the clique, and everything under the sun.
Oh no, I've just ripped my fucking eyelash off because I cried. Oh no. Kimbo, talking about Sunshine Real Talk.
I think one thing that he's learned, stop pissing off.
Don't piss me off, mate.
Don't piss it off.
Oh, my eyelashes is fun. Thank you. Honestly, thank you, everyone. Everyone's been so fucking nice in the chat that when I was looking at it, I had to stop doing stick and mug. I had to stop looking because I couldn't concentrate. But I'm so fucking... Yeah, I will be on in the morning, Kay. And I see you all in the chat. Thank you so much for being here.
If you ever need any of us that you know are old mods, just message us.
Yeah, I'm following you, Becky, because I ain't got you anymore. But honestly, thank you so much, everyone.
I weren't going to come in, but it was just like, I need to.
No, I wanted. This is why I want, because I don't know everybody, and I needed other people to back what I was saying up. So I'm so thankful for everyone that jumped in.
We can back it and more. So
yeah, no, and more, exactly. I know, yeah, it's crazy, but thank you again, everybody. I am going to go. Well, thank you, Tink. Honestly, please protect yourself, guys.
Anything to do with Sunshine or Real Talk, ignore it, run away.
Yeah, honestly. Thank you. Honestly, the love is so lovely. Thank you, Ryan.